he coddled
he lied about it.
child abuser.
He flat out lied about it.
You said what?
He coddled that child abuser's balls as if he was his own child.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
and
ma'am.
that's why I cut Blaze ass the way that I did. That's why and then not only did he do that, then he turned around and blamed and threw Butter under the bus and said that this was all her idea, that she changed the plans as to where the live was supposed to be held. Because I'm telling him, dude, you a whole damn man. Why was this on a woman's page? Why is this not on your platform?
And that's crazy what they did. Like, he knew for a fact to not have it on his platform and to have Butter to do it on her platform because she didn't know what the fuck probably was actually going on with all this.
But he came in my live telling me and my crew. Hold on, let me. I know my background loud. He came in my live telling me and my people that, oh, no. I went to Butter and I told her that we should have it on mine. And last minute, Patty, tell me if I'm lying. Last minute, Butter said that it was changed. She had reached out to him and it was going to be on hers. So not 15 seconds after he drops out, Butter comes in and was like, y'all talking about me. Y'all, no, ain't nobody talking about you, but you need to know what your boy just said. Your boy just said that this was your idea. She said, no, it wasn't. It was Blaze. Blaze did this, Blaze did that. And I'm saying, we telling her, baby, he just
I was in that live.
Said this.
Yeah, I was in that live.
Okay.
We were all in there. And then Chef, hi baby. Let's not forget that when we came after both him and the mother and was like, she a piss poor mother and she knew what was going on, because not only did she keep taking him back after he hurt the child the very first time, then got married, then kept taking the children up to the prison to see him. They turned around, him and Police Lion ass, turned around and said that we should forgive Silverback because he has changed, and then got off of our live, made a whole nother live and called all of us abusers.
Called all of us abusers and then blocked us from coming up there to be able to say anything.
Deflected.
So he was in a live last night. He was in a live last night with Butter.
People do on TikTok, they deflect a lot. And that's crazy.
Yep.
That shit had
Blaze can go play in fucking traffic with gasoline draws on. For all that.
We're gonna play this again.
He said the door fell on his children. He blamed his ex.
They talking about somebody else
that passed away, and he's not the only person he's lied to on this app. We remember I posted a video of Miss Pugh and Leola saying that he constantly lies about what happened, and nobody wants to ask him anymore because he constantly lies. I didn't see this man lie about what happened. I seen him face it like a man. Something King can't do for some reason.
Now that's one, right? It gets worse.
Did he just agree to what old dude did?
Girl, yes.
When we say listen,
and then told us that we should forgive.
Cutie, when I say he coddled this man, he just might as well have goggled his balls.
Exactly.
He coddled him.
Listen, hold on, listen. It gets worse. It gets worse.
The funny thing is I thought this was a fairly recent incident when I first heard about it, but this is many years ago, and you've been making strides to doing what's right now, and I can respect that. I honor you because you're coming up and you're telling your side of the story. You're not accusing anyone. You're saying, this is what I've done. This is what I've been working on to heal that side of me. And this is what I'll be doing moving forward. And that is the beautiful thing. Accountability looks just like that. And in order for you to move forward in life, accountability is the only way to go. And soon enough, you'll get more than 3 hours of sleep, because the number one thing you're going to have to do is forgive yourself in the process of this.
You know? I haven't. It's been 7 years, and I can't. I just and
watch how he try to make excuses and try to act like he's not making excuses.
I talked about this. I talked about this with K Chef, with Counselor. I talked about it with Chap. I can't.
Okay, let's be clear
From the
about a few
fake
things.
tears.
Hold on, TV.
That don't even sound. That don't even look
Let's
accountable.
be clear. First of all, this person that he's referring to as a counselor, she's a fucking life coach and not even a certified fucking life coach. Let's be clear about that. The
But
person
you
he's
can't
referring
even
to as his
accept
counselor.
accountability
And
when
then,
you're.
wait, hold on. And then two, what they're trying to do, and this is the bullshit stance that they've tried to take even on after the fact. The whole reason that they felt like he needed a voice was so that they can help women learn how not to be with a man who's abusive. Bullshit.
But you don't get me wrong. I believe in second chances. But you gotta have that first chance, and you got to accept accountability. So far, what I'm hearing is, oh well, I wasn't the only one who did it. That's not accepting accountability.
Right. Accountability is saying I did it, letting people in the comments cook your ass up, and taking it.
I apologize for my actions, not for somebody what I was in whatever with somebody else.
He don't give a fuck. This man ain't taking no accountability for
no accountability at all.
Hold up, wait. Can I say this? No, there's no accountability. If you hurt a kid, you're guilty for life. That's just my opinion. I don't care if you. I don't.
Yeah, because here's the thing.
Yo, the one thing you don't do is hurt a child. You're guilty forever. I don't care if you admit to it. You already went to prison. There's no remorse. There's no second chances. You're evil forever in my eyes. But that's just
right, because you don't hurt one child, not two child, but three.
Not only three, you're like, hold on, like Skylar's best friend Randall, it's your mindset. Okay,
that's not my best friend. That's not my best friend. Don't do that. That's not my best friend. Don't do that. No, that is not my best. I've been in 2 lives with him. Calm down.
But at the end of the day, there's no accountability. I don't care.
Listen,
and I hear what
listen to how he trying, but listen, watch how he try to gaslight. Look, listen, watch how he try to gaslight.
Okay.
It's been 7 years, and I you know, it'd be easy to
say what?
My daddy, man, if he had just come by there, you know,
look in his eyes.
Mama just so aggressive. Like that. If I wouldn't have got bullied so much when I was a skinny.
What the fuck does that got to do with anything?
Good child.
All of that stuff, man. But it don't make a difference. I became angry, abusive man. And if I wasn't abusive physically, there were times I was abusive verbally. We don't even talk about the verbal. We don't even discuss that because we get so stuck on the physical. But the verbal, I mean, I still relive some of the stuff my mother said about me, said to me, because of my dad.
Oh my God! What am I listening to?
Right, the word.
Yo, who hasn't been through trauma? He's making excuses. Everybody been through trauma. How about you fight a man instead of fighting a child?
Hold on, let me tell you something about accountability.
Bro, he can go to the listen. Hold on. Before you say that, you can go to the boxing gym. You can go to the cage match. You can join UFC. Right. You can go so many places to fight and get some of that anger out on some real men. You don't take that shit out on kids, bro. You did it because it made you feel powerful to be able to take advantage of those kids, bro.
Look how weak I am. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I had a cookie, an edible. I am 48 years old. I ain't gonna lie to you. So stop with the old jokes TV had in Skylar. I'm 48. Not even 4 months ago, I'm calling my daddy, telling my daddy how my brother broke his little records, the little records you used to play on a record player, 30 years ago. I took accountability. Look, I took accountability for that because I felt so bad. Look. At the end of the day, accountability, you can look in this man's eyes, and I'm looking dead in his eyes when he's talking. He doesn't feel sorry for nothing.
He's performative.
I'm sorry. I can't with the accountability. no more, especially with him. Nobody
It's
does
not.
what he did to children
no
repeatedly
accountability.
and has any kind of fucking
And they
accountability.
have
He's
special
a
needs.
bitch.
And they
He
have
is
And then
special
a
you want to
needs.
bitch.
talk about the
He is
aggressive
a
when I grew
bitch.
up.
That's it. That's all. You
Now
With a
look,
capital
Jeff,
B.
hold on.
children
Watch
what
this
he
though.
did to those
Watch this.
children.
There's
Watch this.
none.
He had the audacity to come on my live and thought he's gonna get in a box and talk.
I know. I was there.
Oh, you was there? I'm like, nigga,
Yeah, I
I'm
was
not
in there.
platforming you.
Why didn't you? You should have let him in the box because you
Nah,
know
I
you
was
were
not
Hell
letting
somewhere
that
no.
to
nigga.
see.
I
He does
wanna
not
hear.
deserve a
Listen,
voice ever.
can I say this? Listen, when people make these excuses like, "Oh, I had anger problems," no, you're a
That's
coward
not
because
no
wait, I know people who have anger problems. They fight 1, 2, 3 people at the same time, but grown men. They're not beating up children. People who beat up children are cowards. That's not
Defenseless.
anger problems. That's
Defenseless.
not anger problems. That's you know who you could do it to and you know who you can't do it to.
And he
When you
ain't.
have problems,
That's right.
you don't know who you could do it to. You be fighting 2, 3 people at the same time.
Right.
Exactly.
That's what
Like
anger
the,
is.
like
is
like the
stupid.
rapper,
like
like the
men
rapper
who
the
put
baby,
they-
like the
that's
rapper the
right.
baby. He always in a fight with somebody. Like he
Exactly,
obviously has
fighting
anger
other men.
problems.
Yeah, because you don't care.
So
Then
He's
now
not
when
gonna
you're hitting
fight a
children,
man. I bet
as far
you
as
in
I'm
7
concerned,
years he was locked up.
as
He
far
didn't
as I'm
fight not
concerned,
one man. I bet you when he
anybody
was locked up, he didn't fight not one man.
anybody that thinks it's okay to put a microphone in front of the voice of a man who damn near killed unalive 3 children,
Right.
they're a bitch too.
Right.
So that's exactly how I feel about Blaze, Pusha T, and anybody else who supported that bullshit. I said what I said.
Let's finish this. Listen to this.
I'm 55 years old. And it still hurts that my mother told me your daddy ain't shit and you'll never be shit. And I just
Wait, TV had go back up. Did he just say he was 55?
52.
Okay.
and I it's hard.
It's hard. You hear how she cattle her? Look, you hear her?
You
Listen how she's like, listen real good. Look.
It's hard. That's you
Like, what do you
I'm
mean it's
55,
hard?
and
Like,
she said that to me when I was, what, 7 to 8 years old, until I was in my teens, 16, 17. It's been 40 years. And it...
Hold on. Sis, can I ask something real quick? Okay. Go ahead. I just got one more question because I was listening to what you were saying, and I'm not judging. I'm not, this was 7 years ago, whatever, none of that. But since we're here, you had said something like, you, as far as disciplining the kids, you was disciplining them like, you know, they were normal kids or whatever. You know, y'all know the term, but they went over there, but you know, like,
special
you was
needs. Just say it.
disciplining
It's
them like
easy.
you were
Special
forgetting that
needs.
they weren't normal kids. And my thing is, I mean, that's not really how you would even discipline normal kids, right? Like,
Absolutely. Absolutely. Great question and great point. You know, abuse doesn't... I didn't separate. It was just abuse. If it wasn't physical, it was verbal. So I didn't separate the abuse. It was just abuse. Again, we don't even talk about the verbal.
Watch the switch.
I
Watch the switch.
wasn't so much beat as a child. It was more verbal and mental abuse. But when I did get beat, I mean, I come from the era where
Now he got to play the victim.
corporal punishment was, whether it was a shoe, an extension cord, the Hot Wheels racetrack, a hanger, a belt, a punch, a kick. Abuse doesn't know the difference between a gifted child and
That's a
what
lie.
we would consider a normal child. Abusive just wants to abuse.
Right.
And it was never about
Well, I'm glad you said that because I asked certain questions because I don't want to leave it to people to just say, he said this certain thing or whatever. And, the way you just explained it, you owned up to it, like straight up. It is what it is. So,
What?
it ain't no
He
different.
owned up to it because he got caught. He got caught.
That's wild.
He got caught. That's why he owned up to it. Like, imagine all the times that he didn't get caught for it.
Let me tell you something, Skylar. I don't know
He
where you
didn't
from.
go to prison?
Where I got from, I got
Yeah, he went to
beat
prison.
with
He went to
extended
prison.
cords.
So that means he got caught.
With extended
Obviously.
cords. I got beat with motherfucking twitches, switches.
I got beat too. I got beat.
belts.
Yeah.
Exactly. He tried
That
to.
you cannot justify that.
Right.
Abuse is abuse. Yeah, true. Abuse is abuse. That's true. I'm not going to take that from anybody. But at the end of the day, it's level to it's a level to it.
That's exactly what I mean. The only reason he's coming clean is because he got caught and he got convicted and he went to prison. Like, imagine if he never got caught.
In prison?
I have no
How
idea.
long did
But
he do? Does anybody know how long he did?
He said he did.
did.
He said he did like a couple of years for it.
Yeah, he only did
thought
a,
it was
he only did a few years.
What state is this?
I don't know. I'm gonna show you. In one of the videos, it's gonna show the clips. Let me get to it.
Okay.
Listen to this shit. This is the worst one because
with that mindset, we're very, very selfish.
just look at her down here.
And
I don't even know who this is.
That's his supposed counselor, the one who's a damn life coach.
A resource. She was a resource. She was, she was making more money than me at the time. I